It's playtime, it's playtime, it's playtime, it's playtime, it's playtime with the Sleepy Boys.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
Could you come here, please?
This is... Who the fuck is this guy?
What is that?
That's Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman wasn't in this movie.
Yes, he was.
Who was he?
He was Cindy Lou's dad.
No, that was not Gary Oldman.
Yes, it fucking was.
I will bet dollars to donuts on this one.
I've got dollars and donuts. What you want?
Babe.
Both of these nuts.
Ha! On your chin, girl.
Okay.
Damn, Chris, you got a lot of stuff.
Jim.
Yeah,
Carrie.
do you know how many pictures of random people I find just because I like the way they look?
No, this is great.
Cindy Lou Who, Max, Mayhew.
You want to look up
Lulu
Lulu.
Bill Irwin.
Oh.
Get the fuck out of here.
No.
I'm on IMDb.
Hi.
You were saying Gary Oldman?
Yeah, Gary Oldman.
Let me see if he's in any of the other Grinches.
Oh, I thought that was Gary Oldman for the longest. All right, Mark, how much money or donuts do you want?
No, I don't actually need any. This is one of those where I'm just happy that I wasn't, like, making an ass of myself. That does tend to happen a lot, to be
It
clear.
did happen a couple of times in Utah. I was surprised. You were so confident.
What do you mean?
I think it happened once between you and oldest nephew,
Yeah.
and once between you and not straight sister and straight sister husband-in-law. What? Husband. Sorry. No in-law. Brother-in-law for you?
I'm just going to use names.
Okay. Raji, Christy, and Jameson.
Not straight sister and her brother-in-law?
Not straight sister, Christy.
Yeah.
And then your straight sister's brother, no in-law. I messed up with the in-law
Okay.
part. Husband and just husband.
Okay. I mean, it's probably happened. I do tend to make an ass of myself a lot.
No, you're fine.
Speaking of people that made asses of themselves, y'all want to hear this shit?
Yes.
So, we were flying home on Tuesday night, right? And our daughter has not flown before. This was her, like, flying home was her second time flying ever.
Oh, wow.
And
Oh,
she
he
got
said hour.
Yeah. And we've, it's a scary situation when you're flying, and she kind of got up in her head about it, and she threw up. Just a little watery puke, right?
It wasn't any food at all.
Like,
she just had water in the morning, and she just had like a couple of sips of water before getting on the plane. Like, it was in-line boarding time. And she just got a little bit psyched out, nervous-y, panic about it. She got a little bit overheated, waiting in line for everybody to move their butts, get in their seats, put their shit away.
That does suck. I hate that too.
Yeah. Oh, it gets better. So we finally get back to her. Like, we were very apologetic,
Yeah. So
she threw up in front of a bunch of
water.
people. Yeah.
Somebody handed me a doggy bag, barf bag, whatever. And we just made our way down the aisle. She cleaned herself up in the bathroom. No big deal. I threw away the barf bag back there. And I told the flight attendant back there, like, hey, do you have somewhere to throw this away? And yeah, she just kind of threw up a little bit because she just got anxious, nervous. It's her first time flying round trip. And she was very nice. The young one was very, very nice and polite and helpful. So then after she got all changed up and cleaned up and everything, we got in our seats, which was like very last row, so right next to the bathroom, thankfully. And I'll let you take it, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. And as we're getting buckled in, one of the flight attendants comes over, or no, I'm sorry, one of the customer service people that checked our tickets at the gate came up and were like, we're gonna have to ask you to deboard the plane. If she's sick, she can't be flying.
What?
Oh,
She's not sick, you fucker.
Yeah,
She's
come
just
on.
nervous.
it
Fuck
gets
off.
it gets better.
We
Gets
said
better.
that same thing, and she's like, "Well, I'm not a medical professional."
Yeah.
Yeah, check
So-
the fucking tickets and let us on the goddamn plane.
So the customer service lady is like, well, we can't have her flying if she's sick. And I was like, okay, she's not sick. She's just, she got nervous. And she's like, okay, I'll be right back. So she came back with a different customer service rep who tried to explain it to us in a different way. Because she threw up on the before the plane had taken off, there was a concern that she might be sick and get other passengers sick. And I was like, okay, I understand where you're coming from, but like, what's the plan for us when we get off this plane? And she's like, let me get somebody to talk with you about that.
That's when the old bee was like, "Well, we'll figure that out, but we need you to just get off the plane now."
So the third person we talked to was this
They got a third person for a little girl nervous about flying?
Yeah. So
and she's sobbing at this point, and she's just like saying, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry for
I gotta
causing
feel
this."
like this has happened before. This can't be like an abnormal thing.
So she's even more stressed out.
Yeah. And so
Of course.
this third woman is the flight attendant that requested that customer service come up to take us off the plane. So she's sitting down and talking to us and explaining it to us like we're 5 years old. She's like, we need you to deboard the plane because there's a concern that she's sick and she'll get everybody else on board the plane sick. Do you understand where we're coming from there? At which point I said, I understand if she was sick that would be a concern, but
But she's not sick.
not sick. And then she just like over and over was like, we just need you to deboard the plane. We'll figure out what you're doing from there once you're off the plane. And I was like, nope, we're not getting off this plane until we know what the plan is. Because as of now, you're telling me that we need to get off the plane because she's sick.
Which she is not.
Which she's not, yeah. And so she just kept on, repeating, it's ultimately it's the captain's decision when removing someone from the plane.
Now they're bringing the fucking captain in
She
over a little girl
never
being nervous?
consulted the captain before
did not
any of
speak
this.
to the
She
captain
just
about
went
it.
straight for the kill of get off the plane.
Oh, she
So-
went straight to CEO territory. It's
Yeah.
like, well, I have to... Oh, fuck them.
So when they were up there, she finally went up to the top of the plane to the captain. And we all went up there. And she's like, you gotta deboard the plane. And I saw the captain in the left-hand seat and was like, we cannot leave. We are living states away. This is not an option for us to get off the plane. This is her first time flying round trip. She has never done this before. She got all up in her head about it. And she just accidentally puked. It was all straight water.
And the captain was like, okay, like we just want to make sure there's like she's not sick, like this isn't gonna happen again once we're in the air. And we're like, no, she's this is like literally her second time puking or flying. At which point the fucking flight attendant chimes in, well, she's been doing this all morning. And we're like, how the fuck would you know what she's been doing all morning?
She did it.
Have you been with her all
once.
morning?
Yeah.
And I said she threw up once and it was all water because she's nervous about flying. She hasn't eaten anything all morning. And now you're trying to kick us off the flight because a child threw up from being nervous about flying. And the captain's like, okay, I didn't understand the full situation. What we're going to do, just for everyone else's safety, is we'll have you wear masks on the flight. Is that okay? And we're like,
Absolutely.
dude, we lived through COVID. Give us the mask. We'll be fine.
Anything to stay on the plane.
So, So we go up, through the air. We fly we flew from Salt Lake to Denver. That was our first connection.
Nice.
And no issues.
As we were getting off, though, that snarky bee was like, have fun doing homework to my kid, because we were all saying how we had work and school to get to.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
Like
you,
a
you fucking
bee.
dyke.
And so-
Who the hell's... Oh, I'm
I
gonna be
hate
cute.
people so much.
Yeah, I'm gonna be cute now that I've caused a scene and possibly tried to disrupt your trip. Fuck her.
Genuinely, everybody else on board the flight was like, "What the hell is she doing?"
She's making a fucking.
Yeah. Even the younger flight attendant at the end offered our kid a ginger ale or like crackers or anything since the plane had landed, just to like double check on her. She was really nice. The young ones were nice. That old biddy though,
Fuck
So-
her. Hope
so-
her mom gets
Oh.
AIDS.
I think her mom might already be dead.
Good. I hope she dies twice.
So we get off the flight finally. We're the like we said, we're the last ones on the plane, right? And the co-pilot was waiting for us, and he's like, "Hey, I just want to apologize for everything that happened on that plane. That was not at all the way that protocol goes. She had no right to try and remove you from the plane until after she talked to us." And he said, "Also, me and the captain have kids. We know how kids can get. So the fact
Yeah.
that she was trying to tell you that she was sick, and B, force you off the plane altogether was 100% unacceptable." And we were like,
Wildly.
God damn, I respect the hell out of you, sir.
Well, I'm 32. I fly pretty regularly. I still have pretty watery diarrhea on days of flights. I'm just a nervous fucking mess. And
Yeah.
how do they know I'm not sick? How did they? Oh,
That's-
he's gone to the bathroom
Well,
five
I
times.
even pointed that out. One of the flight attendants was like,
The same bitch.
the same bitch. She was saying like, "Oh, we can't have her on board if she's sick." And I was like, "First of all, how do you know she's sick?" And she's like, "Well, she used a barf bag." And I was like, "What is the point of a fucking barf bag on an airplane if not to throw up in?"
Right.
I mean, yeah, that's what it's called, right?
Yeah. So one of the
Where's the
things, one of the
where's the
things
shit
that
bag?
she even exactly one of the things she even said was, we can't let her stay on board the plane if we can't guarantee that she's not sick. At which point, and then she goes, "Because I'm not a medical professional." And I was like, "Well, a medical professional would also
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
if you're not
You're
a
not.
medical professional, you also shouldn't be telling me that she's absolutely sick."
Yeah, so shut the fuck
Yeah.
up.
Fucking give me the peanuts and tell me that you're out of the salmon. Just fucking move along, lady.
Yeah. So that was the worst part of the trip, was just that. I love that my ass print left such a noticeable dent. All right,
Look at that.
I'm fucking
That's
lost.
cheeks.
I am fucking lost on what I'm supposed to be
That's
doing.
the straight TikTok wall art trend.
I've sharded in so many plane seats on Delta. It's-
I appreciate your honesty about that. We'd been wondering.
I wouldn't kick you off the plane for that, but watch out for that lady.
Oh, I'd shard on her head. So, we're gonna buckle into these safe seats for the flight, whatever the hell we are. Just like, you know what? Excuse me, right in her face. Fuck her, making a little girl feel worse. Like, I give a shit. They're gonna attack a little girl. Like, oh, you might be ruining the flight, and everyone's sick. It's like, first off, how old is she? 8, 9?
11.
Okay, she's 11. She's not gonna make my adult body sick. That's just not gonna happen. Fuck her. I now hate her more than anything right now.
We were making fun of her the whole way home. You look like you're Jeremy. Off the plane immediately.
Excuse me, you see how you're sitting in the chair on board this plane? You need to be out of that chair and off of the plane instead.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Do you see the airport over there? That's where you need to be back in. Right
Over
now.
there, not here.
Fuck
What
her.
would they have done for you if you got off the plane? Like,
Probably
see, that's the
absolutely
thing. They
fuck
didn't-
all.
She didn't have a plan for us.
Which is why we weren't moving until there was a plan, so they couldn't screw us over.
yeah,
You're-
like,
Yeah.
hello, I bought these tickets. Like, let me on the plane.
Also, if you
get-
put us back in the airport, we're going to get everyone in the airport sick, if that's your logic.
I mean, I guess if that's your logic, sure, but
Again, she's not a medical professional, though, so.
right.
Fuck off, kid. Fuck off, kid. I ain't paying child support.
How the fuck
Obviously,
a
she's
small
not a goddamn
child is
medical
throwing
professional.
up?
She's a flight attendant or a customer service rep. Airlines, not medical. Get in your own lane.
I hate her now. I didn't have a lot of hate to start this podcast, whatever the fuck this shit is. You know what? Now I'm filled with hate. I hate her.
Merry Grinchmas.
Yeah, bah humbug.
I fucking this game sucks.
Yeah, it's not
It
great.
does. Whose idea was this?
This has been
It-
Chris has been begging for us to play this for like 2 years.
Is this Chris's favorite game?
It's one of my favorite Christmas games.
Oh, there's an arrow there. Does that mean anything?
That's not an arrow. That's
Oh.
I did not
Deadly
know
music?
this existed until today.
It's not great. We had the Game Informer or Game Pro, and they had walkthroughs of this stuff.
Nice.
So my dad would play it on Christmas Eve on the PlayStation. And it was a lot of
Make
fun.
all you kids watch.
No, it's just we would take turn playing video games, all 6 of us. Just whenever one of us died, I'd usually last the longest, not to flex, but
Small flex.
yeah.
That's cool.
I'm
That sounds fun. I never played video games with my family.
Yeah, that
Oh,
does sound fun.
Our friend Stark, he's one of the scoutmasters in our Boy Scout troop, and he was the manager of a movie theater. So whenever Halo 2 dropped, they hooked the Xbox up to the projectors. So
The big screen.
it was the 12 of us in a single movie theater playing Halo on this giant
my
movie
God.
theater screen. It was
That's
fucking
amazing.
awesome. Oh, it was incredible. Video games is a real big part of just childhood shit.
That's so cool.
I don't
This
know
is
how to get
nostalgic.
fucking home.
This game is shit. You sorry.
It really is.
Oh god. Okay. I have gone around the square so many times looking for the exit vacuum, and I cannot fucking find it.
Chris, where's the exit vacuum?
I don't fucking know. This game came out when I was 8.
You don't remember from when
Well,
you were
I know-
8 year old, Chris?
Well, I remember very little.
Was
I
that a
remember you have to
vacuum you
get-
could use? By
Where?
the telephone booth? Oh,
That's
never mind.
eggs.
I'm sorry.
So speaking of eggs, last night for dinner, Angel made a Cobb salad, which was fucking bomb, by the way, and deviled eggs, which also bomb, by the way. I have had the worst egg farts today.
Ew.
Uh-oh.
Also, I don't know if this is the right crowd or
Oh.
not. There it is. There you are,
Wee.
you bitch.
I set his coworkers up for disaster.
I don't know if this is the right the right audience for this story. You ever take a dump so big that it stands up perfectly erect in the toilet?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's a very specific kind of dump.
I pinched that loaf today.
Do you pinch it, or does it pinch you at that point?
Oh my god!
Does it just fist bump you
Here's
back?
here's the thing. It was one of those dumps that I was like, oh that didn't feel like that was it. That was all. Like I don't feel satisfied. And then I stood up and looked down. I was like, oh my god!
Oh my god.
It was definitely a multi-flusher because it didn't go down the first time.
Yeah.
Just like how you had to flush to get all the way down to the basement level multiple times?
Oh, you're not even to the Who Forest yet. What the?
I
I'm
don't-
looking up a guide how you play this.
I am so lost.
I think you
Mark,
have
you're
to
not even
complete
to the food forest yet?
4 quests for each little vacuum suck world in order to get another vacuum suck portal open.
I have done a ring around all of Whoville. I cannot figure out what I'm supposed to be doing.
Where are your
here.
quests?
Okay,
Missions.
so
Missions. Oh, it's just a checklist.
So
Yeah.
you've done 4 out of 5 mail shuffles.
I guess I must have missed one of the mail shuffles.
Smash snowmen.
How do
There
I
were
s-
so many of them around.
How do I smash
Pancake
the
on that?
snowman?
You gotta launch eggs into houses.
I still
Oh, and you
you
have
have to-
so many more gifts to smash.
Yeah.
you have to butt drop them.
All
The
right.
snowman.
Let's butt drop some snowmans.
Upon entering Whoville, you may first want to familiarize yourself with the area around you.
Oh, believe
busting
me,
presents.
I am familiar with the area around me now.
When you're ready, start with your back to the vacuum tube where you entered, head forward under the brown overpass, and past the Xmas tree on your right side.
Wow, I feel like you're reading off of a guide.
I am.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, I did it. I got a
Nice.
snowman.
One snowman.
Nope,
Booty
fuck
bounce
off.
that
should've-
kid.
Okay, Xmas tree on your right. Ahead, you will see an orange snowman-shaped building with a guard sleeping outside the door. and 030 on the top.
I think I see the snowman-shaped house. God.
Fuck your shit, snowman.
Fuck your house,
Ew.
Charlie Murphy.
Stupid fucking game. Ooh, this is going to sell more copies of the movie. Is it? Are we selling the game or the movie? It's like, why is this so difficult?
Fucking...
We're going to put rotten eggs as gadgets. That wasn't even a factor of the fucking movie. It's like, why is this part? Never mind. Sorry. I'm watching.
No, you're fine. I'm enjoying this. Did he just hit the gritty?
The Grinchy.
Beauty.
He just hit the Grinchy. I like it. Does it tell you how I can shoot stuff?
Not yet. You can't do that yet.
Yeah, you need the launcher first.
Go
Didn't
right.
you pick up an egg launcher or something?
Right there.
What's in that
Pieces of
building?
it. He needs all puzzle pieces of egg launcher in order to build it.
Oh, puzzle pieces.
All right. So there's that. Just count down to Exum's clock tower. Tiptoe past the sleeping guard to enter. Once inside, you'll find the Who cloak. Incident.
Got that.
Presence to bust. Don't drive yourself crazy here trying to get to the top of the elevator. You have to come back later with the jet spring to open the latch first.
Okay. I found the Who cloak.
All right. Go into the snowman-shaped shit.
That's where I got the Who cloak from.
Okay, so you already got that.
The Who cloak's clan.
Okay.
I don't think you can say that.
Don't say that.
Continue.